Welcome everybody to another episode of the Fundamentals of Beauty. My name is Emily Jane from By Jane Studios. So the question that we have for you this week is how to safely squeeze a pimple without causing trauma to the skin. So while pimples are best left alone, however, we do squeeze them from time to time, so let's be honest. So let's talk through some practical tips on how to tackle them without causing scarring or trauma to your skin. So the first thing that we do is we make sure that we always double cleanse our skin. The next thing we do is applying a warm compress to the area. This is really important. It will soften that area and make it easier to extract the pimple. Now, as a fundamental of beauty, we never ever want to use our fingertips or our nails to be squeezing a pimple. This is what can cause scarring and way too much trauma to the skin. So we need to add a little bit of cushioning. So I like to get a cotton round or a tissue on each pointer finger, and then we can gently press into the skin and we use a rolling motion to squeeze the pimple out. Now, a few people have said, but when do I know when to stop? So after 5 seconds, if you have not been able to extract that pimple, please stop and walk away. Pop a little bit of ice onto it. Our goal with extracting pimples is to not cause any scabbing, scarring, cross-contamination or spreading infection. So 5 seconds, if not, walk away, please. Now, there is some pimples that we just say to avoid altogether, and these are if you have inflamed acne or if you have cystic pimples or boils or really infected pimples. Please leave these to the professionals, and the reasons why we are best to tackle this is that we have the correct tools, sterilization process and practices so that we cause less trauma to the skin and no cross-contamination as well or spreading of infection. So that's really important. So one thing I always say, and just to recap, is that patience is the key, and we just want to have a gentle approach when we do go to squeeze our pimples. Believe me, your skin will thank you for it. Now, if you do love what we are doing here at the Fundamentals of Beauty and you have a question that you would like to be featured on one of our social media platforms, please pop it in the comments below. I always say there is no question that is too big or too small. We love hearing from you, and sometimes those little questions are the ones that everybody wants to know the answers to. Now, I will be back again next week to share another question in our Fundamentals of Beauty range. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing week. Bye.